Hey, it's Maria Tambika Lambros coming to you live from Pasadena, Maryland. If you are in the Maryland state at all, comment below with a crab emoji. That's apparently what we're famous for here. um, and if you're not in Maryland, please tell me where you're coming in from. It was a beautiful day today here in Maryland. It was about 80 degrees around 6 p.m. So I don't even know how warm it got all day. So let me know what you were up to today, how you started your week. Happy Monday. I love Mondays. And I love them for a few reasons. It's because I like to set up my week. I actually do that Sunday night, but it's just a fresh start to every single week. And so it's really exciting because I want to talk to you about manifestation, and there's different levels to it, and I titled this something about manifestation magic. So put some like star emojis in the comments. But I really want to talk about it because it's not exactly magic, but it creates a very magical mindset to help you achieve what you want. And manifestation is just really bringing your thoughts to fruition. So whatever you are thinking is what will happen. It might not be instantly. Like if you think of an elephant, you're not going to just see an elephant pop into your room. But whatever you're thinking about on a consistent basis is what's happening to your life. So you can manifest very terrible things for yourself without even realizing it. So I'm going to talk about both the positives and the negatives of manifestation. So if you believe in anything like this, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And always, I've seen some people pop in live, but haven't said anything yet. So if you're watching live, please comment below with a number 1. If you're watching the replay, please comment below replay. And if you've never watched a broadcast of mine before, please comment below with the word new, N-E-W, so that I can give you a special shout out. But really my awareness of manifestation started with watching The Secret. It's a book, but I also can watch it on Netflix. If you have Netflix, comment below Netflix. But it's a book. It's called The Secret. If you've ever read it or heard it or watched it, please comment below with a number 2 and what your thoughts are on The Secret. And I'm not really going to go into too much detail on it, but I just am a firm believer that thoughts are things, whether they're negative or positive. So if you're constantly thinking about all of your problems, then you're going to continue to have those problems. So if you're always thinking about debt and maybe something, you know, if you have like excess fat on your body, you could always be like, you claim, like if you've ever claimed anything about yourself, like as part of your identity, like if you ever said like, I'm so fat or something like that, comment below with a number 3, like, because we've all claimed something like that, but you have to stop, because if you keep thinking and saying things like, I'm so fat, you are going to be fat. Because your mind believes what you tell it to be true. So whatever you think is true is the truth for you. So if you go your whole entire life thinking and believing and seeing the sky is blue, that's it. Like the sky is blue. But then and it's very hard to change your opinion away from that because that's what you've always known, right? So some of the people I know think that manifestation is a bunch of hokey pokey because, you know, they just think that they're dealt these cards and they gotta live with it. But you can change your situation with a few simple thoughts. And really, the reason this works so well is because your thoughts become things that you say to yourself and to others out loud. And saying them and thinking them, especially when you write them down, writing down is, if they're goals, you definitely want to write them down. That's like step number one. That's like basics of goal achieving, okay? But you want to, the things that you think become your actions, and your actions create the results that you're getting. So if you're not getting the results that you want, you must change your actions, and that starts with changing your thoughts and your beliefs. So some things that I've been doing lately, and they're just blowing my mind. There's no way there's a coincidence. There's no way, like, the universe is always conspiring with you and for you. And if you believe in God or a higher power, like, they are working for you and with you. Like, you were put here by a higher purpose, with purpose, for a reason. And you're just probably playing too small. Like, you're probably just living to pay bills, to just afford the basics. So, like, whatever. You're not living to fulfill a purpose. You know what I mean? So that's a whole different topic. So let me get back to manifestation, some things that I've been doing. So I work, in addition to my online business, I work very part-time at my family's restaurant, and normally I am a server there. And I've started to, instead of accepting, like today was Monday, and I could have accepted that, oh, Mondays are slow, it's going to be slow, I'm not going to make a lot of money. And if I went into the day thinking that and believing that, that would have been the reality. So Sunday I worked, and I parked my car in the parking lot, and out loud, up to the heavens, to myself, to God, to the universe, I said, today I'm going to make at least $250 or more. And the important part is that you do not want to limit yourself, because if you say, like, I want to make $100 today, then it's really like up to $100. So you want to, whatever you want to end the statement with or more. So, or better is another one. So, like, if you want a brand new specific automobile car, then you say, like, I'm gonna get this car or better, right? So you always want yourself to, like, live within abundance and know that the ability to have more and to do better is there. So I started Sunday with saying out loud, I'm going to have $250 or more in my pocket by the end of tonight, just from working here at the restaurant. And I don't remember the exact amount, but it was more than $250. So I did it again today, and normally Mondays are slow, and because, like, who goes to a restaurant on a random Monday for lunch? Like, some people do, there's, like, the regular people who, like, go out for lunch during their lunch break, but I claimed to myself out loud in the car again, I am going to end this shift with $100 or more. Because normally, like, $60 on a Monday is great. And closing the day near the end of our shift, it was about, like, between $50 and $60. And I was like, all right, this isn't what I was trying to manifest, but it's more than I came in with, right? Positive attitude. And there was just a series of events that led me to staying a little bit longer before the people who came in for the dinner shift came in. And I was there by myself, so I had to take these tables that walked in. And, so that additional $50 made up my $100 or more. So, like, this isn't to brag or anything weird. It's just you have to live with intention, and really that thought in the back of your mind will help you make the decisions. Like, do you want to stay or do you want to go home? Do you want to do this for someone or do you want to not do this for someone? And like, you might not know it in the time, but every decision that you make, small or big, will lead you to manifesting what you're thinking. It's in the back of your mind. So I could have gone home early and let someone else stay, but I didn't. I was like, sure, you can go. Like, and it wasn't for me to make more money. It was because that person really wanted to go home and be with their babies. So I was like, sure, like, that's okay. I don't mind. Like, I don't think anything's going to happen. I'll just hold the fort down while, you know, like, no one's here. And then just out of nowhere, all at the same time, more people came in, and that's where the difference was made up. And I truly manifested what I wanted from the day. And I think it's so powerful. I also, before I left my house, I sprayed myself with a sage spray. You know, people use sage to cleanse their homes and items and stuff. I have a special sage spray that you can very easily make by yourself or get from somewhere that's a reputable company. Like, don't just get like any hocus pocus. And I spray myself, and I use words of affirmation and words of abundance, and I literally talk out loud. Today's gonna be a great day, as I'm spraying this sage all over myself. Today's gonna be a great day. We're gonna live in abundance. Everyone's going to be nice to me, and the customers that come into the restaurant are so much more pleasant now that I've been doing this. And I think it's just the energy that I'm giving off radiates to them, and it allows them to be more pleasant with me. Because if you've never been in the service industry, people can be cruel. They dehumanize servers all the time. It's like you're less than, like you're a slave or a servant, just because they're sitting at a table and you're serving them, right? And sometimes they dehumanize you, and then they don't add gratuity. And it's just sometimes a little draining. So I decided to go in with a more positive attitude, and I decided to have this energy that's radiating from me. And a lot of it is, no joke, thanks to my superpower coffee. Drop a coffee emoji if you need more information on that. But this energy, this focus, this enhanced mood, all of the benefits from this coffee, I can really feel it, along with like my affirmations and speaking and manifesting into my life. And you can add layers to this. So you can add meditation, you can add all types of different ways to manifest even more through your life. And it just goes to show that, like, God is listening, the universe is listening, and they're conspiring with you to help you achieve your goals. And there is not one thought or one dream that comes into your mind if it cannot be achieved. So maybe you think of something and you're like, that's a great idea, but I don't know if I can do it. You had that thought because it is achievable and it's for you and you can do it. So make sure you're acting on those dreams and those goals, and write them down and speak them out loud, and write them on Post-it notes and put them everywhere, or use lipstick and write it on your mirror. I've done that too. So this live broadcast has gone a little bit longer than it should have for just a few tips on manifestation, but say it out loud, write it down, maybe tell other people, and really speak your dreams and your goals into existence. That's what I'm going to leave you with this evening. My name is Maria Tambika Lambros, and I'm here to remind you to keep shining. Have a great night and an amazing weekend. Claim it for yourself. Or amazing week, actually. Good night.